and happy Friday. How is everybody? I almost forgot to tip. I almost forgot to turn my subtitles on. But welcome in. I have had a pretty chill week. I'm good. How are you, Nordic? I've just been kind of doing whatever. Chilling around, playing Sims. What else did I play? Played some Pokemon this week. Yes, the new Pokemon game is fantastic. Fabio, hello, 15 months. You have subbed for 15 months. Ronald, I got my cup. I haven't drank out of this cup in a while. Oh, still a little hot. Still a little hot. How is everybody? I'm good. Yeah, last night I was feeling pretty down because I had that migraine and it was just not going away. There was literally nothing I could do about it. I tried. The only thing I didn't try was to take a hot shower, and I just medicine, I put my cold cap on for a bit. Yeah, I can play some music. Ooh, I actually just turned the desktop volume way up. I don't want that way up. I want it up enough where we can hear it. Yeah, the new Pokemon game is fabulous. I've been having a blast with it. There's something on my screen. What is that? What is that? Like a broken pixel on my screen. Oh, that's upsetting. But yeah, Colonel, I got my cup. Oh, and everyone, I have decided that after I pay my Switch off, and hopefully with a small down payment from taxes, that I am going to try and get a new PC. And either give this one to my husband or kiddo. I know my kid's still like 6, but starting young, right? I think I played on computers when I was 6. He already has a Chromebook. I mean, it's for school, so he can't do playing stuff on it, but yeah, we are going to be continuing our... Where's my game? What the hell? I was there earlier. Hold on. Hello? There you go. But we are continuing Whimsy Legacy. We are on Gen 3. She's a teenager, but we went ahead and had her move out so she can, like, party and do whatever she wants. And we might... I don't know if we'll have her get a job, but we might have her just scrounge around for stuff. Yeah, and also, Ravion got Blarfy, but I kept joking about having her put her in the game. So I actually want to, it's her like main legacy sim that she's been playing, and I was like, I want to add her to my game just because Blarfy's funny, right? And her name is Blarfy Reigns, and I just want to give her a quick makeover. Just add some custom content on her because custom content's just so much better. I just moved her in, so I didn't get the chance to give her a makeover because honestly, I forgot to. Not even here. What the heck? Blarfy, hello. Guess I'll have to see where she's at. I'll have her go back home. Go home. We can lock the doors when we're not on the lot. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice warm coffee is just so relaxing. The one thing I do miss about Sims 3 is not having load screens, but the game had so much lag. Oh yeah, we gotta do our wellnesses. I actually got rid of, I was using the private practice mod, but I actually got rid of that one because it's really great concept, but having to send all your Sims to the doctor is really time consuming, and so on this one they don't have to, they just go to the appointment on their own. Yeah, where are you? It said she's in her apartment. Weird. So I got a new healthcare mod. It's called Healthcare Redux. And basically, if they're sick or we make them an appointment, they just go on their own. It's like a rabbit hole type thing. I don't have to, like private practice, I would have to have her pee in a cup and have her check her blood pressure and whatever. And it, for one sim it was okay, but it was very, very time consuming. And I don't like time consuming stuff like that. Like, I want it to be implemented in the game, but at the same time, I also don't need it to be that detailed. I think we'll leave the hat on. We're gonna change her hair and stuff, though. Let's see what hairs I have that go with hat. That one's really pretty, but I don't know if, I think it has that thing on the head. I don't want that. I could go with like an alpha makeover, but I haven't really been using the alpha CC at all, so it's kind of like that. Yeah, I think I like that for her. Don't think we're gonna do sweater. If we do one, I think it'll be like this one. Maybe in black. Ooh, no. Ronald always makes fun of me for when I'm creating a sim because I always take so long to do the whole create a sim thing. It's just time consuming. You know, you want your sims to look good, right? That's okay. That's good. Yep, this is from Ravion, so I mean most of our outfits are done up already. This is our party outfit. I think so. Let's see, what's some party girl hair? Do like that? I'm the same way. I want mine to be unique. Yeah, and I have custom content, so I have a ton of stuff. And it can just take time going through all of it. What if we did that in like a skirt? Okay. I could definitely get down on that. For her party outfit. I like that actually. Ooh, the back of that shirt's really cute. Speaking of time consuming, what's time consuming? What are you gonna say? What? Just playing The Sims in general. It's not time consuming, it's life consuming. I actually like the outfit, and I did not know we had those sandals. And then winter, maybe we'll give her this and some pantyhose. I think we'll get rid of the hat though. I know it makes sense to have a hat on when it's wintertime, but the way the hats sit on the head, I just... Oh wait, we could... I like this one kinda. It just doesn't look... I don't know, it just doesn't look wintry, I guess. You got the cat hat. No, I think we'll just do no hat. There we go. So Blarfy had her quick little makeover, and now we can move back to our sim. So basically, we're just gonna do really shitty in school. I was thinking just letting her do whatever she wants and just never doing her homework. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what happens if you get like an F in school. Because I've never let my Sims get an F in school, so I'm not really sure. Loki is asleep on the floor next to me. He's got a nice cuddly chair he can lay in, or he could lay in my lap, but he chooses to lay on the floor. Or as unplayed. And then go back to our sim. I used to start my Sims games on the Sim 4 with all the major. Yep. That would definitely be time consuming. I couldn't imagine trying to play this game on the Xbox, honestly. I don't think I can figure out the controller. I know you can play with a mouse and keyboard, but my back is just killing me. It's bad. Yeah, you can have like little wireless keyboard and mouse up to it, but okay, we're gonna have her do some bubble blowing because that's one of the things that she loves to do. So maybe we'll have her smoke some jade dragon since that matches her hair. Oh, it changed the color of the inside too. That's awesome. What happens? Introversion from using bubble blower? Will you like a different flavor like Cosmic Encounter? Ooh, that one's really pretty. She is supposed to like bubble blowing. And she doesn't like bubble blowing. And she fell asleep in the chair. Wait. Why is she asleep? Why is she napping? I don't know. I didn't know they could fall asleep in the chair. Oh, wake up. Go say hi to Blarfy. Friendly introduction. Don't go home, Blarfy. No! Get up. Okay, hold on. She's gonna have to reset. Won't let me wake her up. Alright. Well, how about we just do a respectful introduction? Oh. I hate when the Sims just doesn't do what you tell it to. Now we can call her and talk to her, and she's gonna become our best friend. We'll tell her an urban legend. That about celebrities, just to get a little bit of our social up here. Our social's pretty low right now. We can ask her about her day, and we'll just like kind of get to know her stuff, like asking about hobbies and her relationship status and stuff like that. Because obviously we want to get to know the Sim that's going to be our best friend. Best interest. Oh. Okay, she just barged right in our apartment. That's cool. What are you doing, Loki? Just lay down, baby. Hi, Kiwi. How are you? Welcome in. You say congratulations on your recent birthday. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send Blarfy home. By the way, Kiwi, Blarfy is Rayvion's legacy sim that I asked her to upload to the gallery so we Abrielle could become friends with her. Why is she not going home? Now she's going. So yeah, we got this little ranky-dink apartment. This is one of the cheapest ones in San Myshuno. And we upgraded the furniture a little bit, but other than that, I'm leaving the poopy carpet because, I mean, a lot of people, when they live in apartments, they might change the paint, but they're more likely not going to change the flooring because flooring's a lot more expensive than paint. But I am good. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Happy to see you. Happy to see you here. And we're gonna make her do really crappy at school. So she's not gonna do homework or anything like that. We're just gonna skip out on homework all the time, unless she chooses to do it on her own. If she wants to do her homework on her own, more power to her. But yep, her clothes are colorful. Her hair is colorful. I haven't really switched to Alpha CC just because I love Max's Match so much. But I do have some really pretty Alpha hairs that would probably go better like with her style. Just because they're very colorful. Like, I'll be late to school. I really don't care. Maybe she'll just like play on her games. Play some games and stuff on her phone while she's at school. No, she's just a teenager. And I decided that like she was wild, like she wants to party, she wants to be a bartender, she doesn't care about school. She told her mom she had enough money saved up to, you know, get this apartment. She had like 5 siblings in the house, wanted to get away from them all. Yeah. I always wonder what would happen if a kid got bad grades. I have never let my kids get bad grades in The Sims 4 before, so I know in some of the older ones, we'll just do the usual. Some of the older ones, you would get sent to like military school. So, man, her fun. She's tense. We'll have her come home and play some Party Frenzy, I guess. But I was thinking if we don't have her do her homework, we can just go like get stuff to earn money, find snow globes, crap like that. I want to get a bar, but we really don't have room. I could probably actually put... Ooh, once we get enough money, I can move this over. We get rid of this. Or move this over and then put an actual bar here. Since long Thai kids get sent to, yeah, like the military school or whatever. The welcome wagon, go away. I wish that was a setting you could turn off. Like if you could turn off the welcome wagon, that would be fantastic. We have nothing fun to do in the apartment except for maybe she'll bubble blow and be okay this time. He just does not like bubble blowing. Oh, Cloudy from using bubble blower. What was that? It's high. Look at her. Look at her. Oh. She's taking another hit. Her face. She's really enjoying those bubbles this time. What's in those bubbles? I think that's so funny. Let me use... Oh, she's just chilling. She's just chilling. You gonna get up? I'm gonna go see if I can find like any yeah, we can find some snow globes and grab a poster. We can sell them. Because it's gonna be like our only means of income right now. Because I don't want her to get a part-time job because I don't want to focus on that. Like if they could do like a part-time like waitressing or backup bartending job or something, that would be really cool. But that sadly is not an option. Oh, there's a fishing spot here. We could go fishing too. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of Rags to Riches-y. I've actually been playing Rags to Riches. I downloaded some custom content for it. Will give us 281 simoleons. But yeah, she's gonna directly go into her career as soon as we leave high school. If I could get her to do it sooner, I would. But I don't have the mod in that allows teenagers to go have an adult job. So it really is so much fun. I just have like a little bitty shack right now, and a fridge that's missing its front door and an outside shower. It was some of the custom content by Ravishing. And it's so fun. It adds so much to the rags to riches stuff. We're just gonna sell this. I want to see. I really hope we have enough to get a bar. If not, we might sell something that we don't need. This is okay. See, that's the one that matches this. I think we'll just go with the portable bar. Let me line that up a little bit better. Here we go. And we had way more than enough money to get that. And she can start practicing her mixology skill. Because we are supposed to complete the mixologist career, complete self-serial romantic aspiration, have clumsy, non-committal, and outgoing traits. And we are supposed to max out the dancing, mixology, and juice fizzing skills. So at some point in time, we'll have to get a juice fizzer. We're just gonna serve some dinner, and we can have some egg salad, because why not? She's still dazed from that bubble blower. How long does that last? 7 hours? Oh, good lord. And then at some point in time, we'll need to put a stereo in here too so she can dance. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Because then the only skill that we'll need is juice fizzing. I want to be cheap. Maybe I'll just do the cafe wall speaker. We have to get a boyfriend or girlfriend and go on 2 dates. Ooh, Blarfy could be our girlfriend. Oh, we're supposed to get knocked up. We actually... I think maybe we'll... Okay, I have an idea. So, we can make Blarfy our girlfriend. And then... while we're in high school, because she's a teenager too, and then we'll have them break up because my sim wants to party and Blarfy's like, no, like I want to focus on college and, you know, be calm and stuff. My girl doesn't want to be calm. So maybe that's what we'll have happen there. I wonder if me and Blarfy go to the same school. We have sentiments with Blarfy. She thinks Abrielle's annoying. Wait, Abrielle thinks Blarfy's annoying. And Blarfy thinks I'm proper and polite. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. I wonder why she thinks she's annoying. Oh no. We'll go obliterate them ourselves. She's scared of the mice. She's pissed because there's mice. I just hope she'll stay asleep through the night. Well, it's Friday, so I'll have to go to school, and then maybe like we'll invite Blarfy over and we can do some bubble blowing together and stuff. I have to get another chair for that. I keep thinking of all kinds of things that I need from build mode and then not doing it. You know what? We'll just take this one that we already have. Good there. Instead of spending more money that we don't have. Yeah, they'll probably date, and then like once she ages up, she'll break up with her. And then she's gonna be party. Because basically, what happens is you're wild time, you know, you're just wild in general, you're clumsy, but you love having a good time, and you are basically sleeping around, I guess, and you get knocked at a party. Oh gosh, I wish we could get invited to parties at other people's houses. I mean, you can use the you can use adoption, but I think the her dating Blarpy kind of fits in with her personality a little bit more. Leftovers, and we'll just have her talk at school today. She can just make friends at school because her social goes down so quick. She's outgoing. And then it'll be the weekend and we can party. But yeah, basically you gotta have like multiple hookups in one night because you're not really supposed to know who the dad is. I think it's kind of funny, honestly. So we'll have her hook up with 2 Sims, maybe 3. And then the next day she's gonna be pregnant and she's gonna be like, oh my god, what is happening with my life? How old? Let me see if we're still supposed to be young adult. It just says that we will wake up feeling ill. It doesn't say we have to be a certain age. Oh yeah, it says that there's 3 different possibilities and you won't know until the baby is here. We confront them when you find out, jump in with them and co-parent, or we go at it alone. It's up to you. Oh shit. What is happening? I actually just closed out of that. Isn't Jude our sibling? Jude's our sibling. Okay, let's, oh, actually, you know what? Let's click here. Invite to hang out at current lot. God, there's just mice running all over. This is leaky. Obliterate. Okay. Did Blarpy come over? Oh yeah, I need to add them to a group. How do I do that? Actions, add to group. And try together. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen this time. She did not want to blow bubbles with me. Well, damn. I see how it is. We try together. Blarpy just does not want to try. Maybe it's because we're not good enough friends. That could be a problem. Wait, who died? Uh-oh. Somebody died? We lost a friend. Oh, Rainbow died. Oh, our spoiled fluffy cat died. At least I didn't have to see it happen. No, mother. No, mother. I know, right? I forgot the rainbow was an elder when we left. Friendly. Get to know. Oh, my back is hurting. I'm gonna try to sit up a little straighter. See if that helps. Diego, he is still living with his girlfriend. I actually seen him in the household and he still seems to be living his life with the nanny that he hooked up with. I haven't really seen him much since I had to move out, but he's still alive. So, and they're still together. Store progression, so they could potentially break up. And of course, mom's still pissed about it, so. I just love the drama in this game sometimes. Oh, we can dance together. Hi, Ryoku, how are you? How are you doing today? Yeah, get it. Get it. Might as well dance. I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Mom will never get over it. Oh, I know. Didn't they get married? Did we get them married? I honestly can't remember. Alright, well, her and Larvy had a good time hanging out. Maybe they can go, like, grab lunch together or something tomorrow. We'll have to go get... Maybe before we go to bed, we'll go steal some snow globes again. Is she pregnant? Oh god, I can't remember. I don't think so. She doesn't have a baby yet. I think they would have had a baby in the household already if she had been pregnant. But it is just a matter of time. Where's the snow globes? What part of the building am I? Okay, there we are. That's where I was trying to get to. Oh, wait, she's... I thought she... I thought she was stuck in the ground. This is a pretty rough means of income, but we are making it work. I wish there was a freelance mixologist career in this game, but I don't think there is. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I did download a freelance chef career, but I couldn't find a freelance mixologist career. Okay, how much did we earn this time? 215, that's cool. That should cover food tomorrow if we are to go to lunch. Actually, why y'all being so loud? Oh, it wasn't letting me bang on the door. Oops, I accidentally just stopped her from doing her homework. Oh well. But I think too, when she becomes an adult or a young adult, we're gonna change her hair. We might give her an alpha hair makeover just because of the colors. And she's supposed to have colorful hair. So we might have to add some alpha skin details to her. Because alpha looks okay without alpha skin details, but if you don't put them on, it throws it off a little bit. Alright, so for a bit, she's like, she's gonna use the bathroom, you know, grab breakfast, unwind. And then we are going to, I downloaded a ton of hair CC the other day. A ton of it. But it was just, I haven't used it yet because in all my games I would basically have to give every sim an alpha makeover because it's weird. It's kind of weird when you have like the mix of the Maxis match and the alpha together. It's not terrible, but if I use one type of CC, I'm gonna have to give all the Sims makeovers. I already give makeovers all the time anyways, because they're always around ridiculous crap when they show up. Okay. Gee, it's cold. Cold. Yeah, that was always the downfall of alpha for me. Yep, that is the one thing. Which, I mean, I always end up giving them makeovers anyway. But, like, some of them don't necessarily need a makeover, so when you're adding alpha, it's just really time consuming. Right, we're going to go on a brunch date with Blarfy. Let's find a restaurant. I hope I have restaurants. We might have to, like, just go to a lot and then change the venue type. Alright, we can go here. I know it's really dumb, but I'm gonna place a restaurant here. My wrist is killing me. First of all, Talk Like a Pirate can just go away, because I don't know what I hate the Talk Like a Pirate Day. Drives me crazy. Alright, let's find a restaurant. Gallery, item name, lots. A restaurant. Yes, I have a lot of venue types. It's because of a mod I have. More viable venues, I believe. 30 by 20 and what world are we in? We're in Promenade. We'll just go with, oh, I didn't mean to go with the most popular. I meant to go with popular now. Ooh. I don't want her to do. Maybe I should look up brunch. Like a place to get brunch. Oh, I should do a hashtag brunch, not, the gallery takes too long to load. Oh, wait. Berry breakfast and brunch. Okay, that's a cute place. That might be a good one. Yeah, I think we'll just place this one. Restaurant. Oh, and next week, when we play The Sims on Thursday, we will have the new game pack. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited, if you can't tell. I can't wait to check out the world and just all the new fun stuff. Planning a wedding just sounds like so much fun. Why is there nobody here? What's the deal? What's the deal? Is it not a restaurant? What's going on? Why is there no waiters or cooks or anything? I don't know what to do. Leave and come back, damn it. Okay, let's, I guess we'll travel home. Or just somewhere else. We can travel next door even. Yeah, we'll just click here so we don't have to go all the way to the other one. And then we'll go back. Yeah, I never switched it to a restaurant while I was actually there already, so. I don't think I'm gonna stream super long tonight just because I'm so tired. Now let's travel again. Because I can't just walk there. Even if this didn't have open worlds, I would love for it to have like open neighborhoods. It's 4 buildings and like 1 open area wouldn't be too bad. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I actually got pretty okay sleep last time. We actually got a new ceiling fan put in. Freaking awesome. The way our ceiling fan works is always has power running to it, so it doesn't have a light switch. You would have to pull it and then pull the string for the fans. Well, I messed up and it broke. I broke the thing for my fans. Are they hitting on each other? It looked like they were. Okay, let's sit together. Oh, wait, what is happening? What is going on? It's like blocking something? Is something being blocked? What's happening here? Okay, they should be able to get to that. I don't know why they... Can you go here? Like it... They won't even let me click on the floor? I don't know what's happening. It says we can't get in there. This is weird. Let's troubleshoot this. What's going on? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure that there's no fence there blocking the way. Okay. Nothing seems to be blocking that. But it's not like even let me click on the floor to like send them wherever. Nothing's blocking that. I don't know. What's wrong with this lot? Damn, I really wanted them to go to a restaurant, but there's not restaurants in the game. What the? Yep, it's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. Let's just try this. Brunch diner. Furnish, check. Maybe there's just something glitched out with the floor on that water or something, because it wouldn't even let me click the floor. Are you gonna go? You gonna freeze? Alright, the front is in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Okay, let's see, Are y'all actually gonna come in? Yay! Okay, it worked. I don't know, there's something wrong with that last restaurant, though. This table. Her and Blarfy are very friendly with each other. I like it. I like it. And Blarfy totally just like walked through the wall She did it again. Why are you not sitting at your table? What are you doing? I hate when my sim does not do what I tell them to do. Alright, let's order for table. I wonder what's on the brunch menu. So we can have, ooh, Earl Grey tea. And then we will have, ooh, chocolate pancakes with strawberry. It looks really good. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And our meal's only like 32 bucks for both of us, so that's actually really cheap. Sit together. Quit doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but stop. She just won't fucking stay sitting. Waiter. Serve food. See if I can get the waiter to like instantly serve our food. There we go. Come on, Blarfy. There we go. Those are not chocolate pancakes. Those are regular ones. And the other ones I have were custom content foods, so I don't know why they didn't show up. But that's okay, because pancakes are totally fine too. Just regular ones. Ooh, maybe that's what I should make after stream, and some like protein chocolate chip peanut butter waffles. Not pancakes, waffles. Oh my god, eat your food! Can we please fix Dine Out? Can Dine Out be the next? I really hope Dine Out is the next pack to be refreshed. River. No, it's not a good idea for you to try for a baby. You're probably gonna die soon. Well, so much for spending time with Blarfy. She didn't hardly even stay with us this whole time. Where's she even at? Did you leave? Off the camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we gotta get rid of this. I know our pet died, but I can't deal with that moodlet anymore. It won't let us like talk to her or anything. Alright, I guess we'll just go back to the house. Well, that was a bust. Yep, that was a bust. Try to do something cute, try to go have brunch together, and she didn't even want to eat brunch with me. It'll break my Sim's heart. Even though my Sim's supposed to be the heartbreaker. We're going home. Gallery contains amazing creations from your fellow simmers, of course. Alright, we're pretty good friends with her now. We're about half up, so we're gonna be like, I'm gonna ask her if she's single. And we're just gonna like compliment her a little bit. Maybe kind of flirt with her. And she's into it. She's into it. Oh shit. Didn't mean to click off that. We'll tell her we've had a crush on her since we met her. We don't really have a lot of romantic interactions. Oh, more just unlocked. Alert. Because I want her to become our girlfriend. There's gonna be a lot of flirting. Lots of flirting. You know how The Sims works. You're strangers at the beginning of the day and you're married by the end of the night. Offer to be friends with benefits? No, we actually have to date each other. Yes, we will accept her advances. So maybe our thing's gonna go quicker? I don't know. We can invite her to stay the night. Where'd that go? Ain't it? Oh, first kiss. Oh, they're gonna have their first kiss. You're gonna have your first kiss? Come on. Larpy and Abrielle are both having their very first kiss. Oh, how cute. They both are so happy. Oh yeah, her fun's a little low. I can't wait until we can afford a better TV and just better furniture in general. Invite to unwind. Let's see if we can get Blarfy to blow bubbles with us this time. Okay, I guess last time our friendship just wasn't up high enough. She's like, I'm not blowing bubbles with you. That's illegal. No, you're fine. I appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic Friday night, and I will see you next time, my friend. Oh yeah, there's a bite to stay the night. Impressions are strong. She doesn't really like Blarfy, but she does. Oh, we can ask her to be our girlfriend. I'm excited. Our relationship is up high enough for that. Yay, she said yes. That's illegal. I know, right? That's illegal. And she's so dazed right now. Hey, at least her fun is going up. Because her fun was really low. No protection was used. Okay, well, I don't think she's gonna get pregnant. I don't think Blarfy is able to get others pregnant. She might be able to, but I don't think so. Surprise, Blarfy! I would freaking shit myself. I really would. I wouldn't know what to do if she's pregnant. Oh yeah, I won't even let her take a pregnancy test. We sleep? Wait, why won't I let her nap? It's too noisy. Oh. Freaking neighbors. Pound on door. What the fuck up? How do I yell at him? Friendly? Mean? Won't let me yell at him. Guess I'll have to say hello first. Okay, what the heck? I thought you could like be like, hey, quit being loud. Okay, well that's not working. Ew! Sir! That was just absolutely freaking rude. He just came into my house and ate my food. Okay. Boredom equals natural contraceptive. Use shower. And me and Blarpy, I need to go on 2 dates, so once she wakes up, we're gonna go on a date. We're gonna go on a date somewhere. Come on. Apologize about what? We didn't do anything. Planet Honey Pop. Waterside Wobble. We will go here. No, I don't really like that one. Oh, let's go to Stargazer. I got my big water jug today. I think I'm only probably gonna stream for another hour because my brother's coming over tomorrow and I gotta get the house clean tonight or finish doing the last things because I'm allergic to cats. So I need to make sure I've gone over everything and everything's clean. And you're gonna freeze to death, sir. Order drinks for group. We're gonna have the sweet and spicy just because that sounds kind of good. Ooh, Blarpy is stinky. She's stinky. I have a save file where I read it all lots, like where I download people's builds off the gallery, and I forgot to put this game in that save file, and I'm kind of upset with myself about it. Gosh, about partner. Why are y'all not sitting together? Apologize to her. Maybe she's like, you stink. Flirt with our date. I think we can do that. What's a date without a little bit of flirting? Our main goal is complete. Now we got to kiss our date, even though she's stinky. Oh well, we'll just pretend like that's not happening right now. We'll pretend like she's not stinky. Kiss your date passionately? I didn't know that was one. Let's see. Passionate kiss. Yay, we got a cool date. Have sex with your date. No, that's inappropriate. We're in a public place and she's extra stinky. Inappropriate. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna order some food. Let's do pita and hummus because that actually sounds really good. I kind of want pita and hummus now. I think eventually I'll renovate this one because I'll probably come here for their, you know, we can come here and hang out more often. This would be a good place to like practice bartending. Since there's 2 bars. I want to get rid of this pool. I don't know, maybe that's what we'll do on Monday. Maybe we'll renovate this. We could actually have her 10 bar for a little bit. You know it's hard to have sex on the first date? Hell, I'm lucky if I can handshake. Oh my goodness. Actually, no, we'll practice making drinks because we're not getting any customers. There's like nobody here. I think I want to like enclose this some more. Like we're supposed to be on a date and you're making drinks. Reset object because she's being weird. We're gonna go ahead and end our date. I think I'm gonna save and I think we're gonna give this a remodel because I think this is where we're gonna come and practice like bartending. And I want to enclose it and so that way it's not like freezing in there. But we can just put a ton of windows around. I'm gonna get rid of this pool because people are always swimming in the wintertime like a bunch of buffoons. And maybe we'll put like hot tubs outside instead. So hot tubs are great all year round. Yeah, I think... How should I do this? Bro, no, a whole freaking year! I'm so freaking happy. A whole year. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the resub of 12 months. And you're on a 12-month streak. Whoop whoop. Thank you, thank you. So we're gonna get rid of these. I'm trying to think. I don't wanna, I kinda like that. Oh wait, I got an idea. So we'll just kinda, our walls will go with that. And then that's gonna cut across there. We're just gonna get rid of these. And I think we're gonna do the outside like this. These can get busted down. Since that's all to the same area now. I'll probably put some more of these down once I figure out where the windows are going. Can't stop, won't stop. Let's build the ceiling. I'm trying to think. That's good. Then we will take this one. Actually, I'll just delete that one and then this one can come over like that. There we go. I do need doors to go outside too. Oh, let's go ahead and get the interior walls painted. We're just gonna go with the paneling. And these can go bye-bye. And let's get a couple doors placed. Is this the... Oh, this is super tall wall height. Okay, ooh. Use these in black. Have one here. Maybe another over here. And the rest of it's just gonna be freaking windows. Lots and lots of freaking windows. Okay, apparently I did not get the updated versions of those. Ooh. I don't like that. We do that here and here. The doors are beautiful. Yes, they are by Ciboulette. I believe. I might be wrong. No, it's the Lynn build set. I think it's actually, that one's from The Sims Resource. I just used these, I guess, in black. Yeah, basically this is all just gonna be windows. I think I'll have a little window that I can place there too. I mean, it's Skyfall Lounge. So you still need to have like a view to the outside. The slot's just really big. Damn it, I did it again. There we go. Yes, there is one that we can use. Da-da-da-da. Okay, this is already looking better. This is already looking better. Plant's gotta go though. Maybe I can put some other plants there instead. Kind of try to replace this stuff but make it look a little bit better at the same time. Because I think they were kind of using this as a wall. No. Ooh. There we go. We can use that. Honestly, I don't really... Oh, it's a wall hanging plant. There we go. Oh, it's still not lining up right. There, that's much better. Yeah, see, I just don't like these. We can do more of these over here. I didn't even know that was a thing. But we could look up waterfall and get a waterfall put in over here. Like this one. Oh, I got an idea. See, that's why I love custom content. I don't really build on stream with custom content a lot unless it's like for my legacy saves. Where are you? There. This goes behind the waterfall. Or we have this one that can go behind the waterfall. Actually, I think I like that. It goes a little bit with more of the purple that they got going on here. don't really know what I want to do for out here. I think I'll leave those. We'll leave this little courtyard area. I don't think we need those. We'll leave all the lights. I think we're just going to put a lot of hot tubs. I feel like hot tubs would be good for here. Maybe like 3? We still have something to do, and maybe I'll add some more seating out here. I wish there wasn't snow on the ground though, so I could see a little bit better. Ooh, we could put like, oh, I want these. I don't want them in purple. Just want these in black. And then we can just put some, oops, couches. This is hard to choose. Maybe I should look at indoor couches and we can just use an indoor couch instead of just the outdoor ones. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, and I want to put like a big tree here and maybe a big tree over there. What do we got? Got that. And it's kind of going through. I hate that those always clip. Does this place look like at night? Oh yeah, it's still perfect for nighttime. Very mood setting. I do still want to put sofas there, but maybe something more like this. Or maybe this in purple. And they can put like a drink tray next to him, like still have the table there, but do the little drink tray instead. My cat's snoring and it's so cute. Oh my goodness, it's showing all my custom foods. Because they're viable. Really? You won't let me set you on top? Well, dang it. Alright, go ahead and pull 2 of those out, and I'll have to find a table that those can go on top of. There we go. Pour those, make it like, there we go. All right. We made a lot of changes already. I really don't think the inside needs a whole lot done. I just really wanted to enclose it in just because I'm tired of the, and you know, getting rid of that stuff because I'm tired of the people swimming in the freaking cold. What is this? I don't even know what this is. The branch? I didn't even know that was a thing. Maybe we will at least change these bar stools and change the chairs just because they're really not that cute. Sorry if anybody likes them. Still go with purple because it's kind of, you know, kind of the theme here. Come on. What the heck? Okay, there we go. And I'll keep the glass tables. Glass tables are okay, but I think maybe I should put like a something in the middle of them, like a candle. I think would be nice. Wait, will these go up to? We can use these as freaking dining chairs? Hell yeah. Totally okay with that. Going somewhere and having bean bags for chairs. I like that. And let's add a candle. Hello, Jay. How are you? Welcome in and thank you so much for that follow. Right now we are just giving a little bit of an upgrade to Skyfall Lounge. Kind of giving it a little bit of a STC makeover. Okay, standing lamps are... Where's standing lamps? Must be really... There they are. I think I like these ones better. At least for the inside. Okay. It is looking so much better. I'm gonna put this light here and one right here so we can have at least some light in this area. I'm gonna change the color of this. Purple, and we're gonna get some new chairs. Oh shit, I forgot it's gotta be living chairs. We'll have cuter choices out of living chairs anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I like those. Those are perfect. Am I missing anything? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and replace those with these. And got the roof done, got the inside done. What do the bathrooms look like? Crazy, but they work. Okay, I think that's our oh. Let's just not do that. No, that did not look good. I would love to go here. Yes, me too. I've never really been anywhere interesting like this before. Like I'm almost 30 years old and never done anything cool like that, so it'd be kind of nice. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I thought about maybe like putting a fireplace. If these are all fireplaces, I could still maybe, we could do like a really cool like lounge area right here. Let's see what fireplace I have. I'm not either. The clubs in my town are not as cool. Same. I mean, I've been to the cities before, but I just don't feel comfortable going to clubs and places unless I know like that they're safer. It's like when you go to a club downtown, it's just, it gets a little sketchy. We got this little fireplace we can use. I mean, it's pretty cool. I wish I had just like a flat square fireplace. Or flat glass square fireplace. Although this is pretty and it kind of goes with the aesthetic of this place. Like if I do the black. And I grab a couple, maybe a couple living chairs. I know they don't sit and warm up, but I always think, you know, it's like in front of the fireplace, you just put... maybe we'll do a couch since it's a club. They probably wouldn't be close to each other anyway. What do we want? Ooh, there we go. I love that deep purple. Maybe I should do another table with drinks on it. There we go. Okay, huge improvement. We're also gonna replace these. I just don't like those plants. I really don't. Let's have to see what big plants we have. That's a small plant. That can actually go up there. Maybe I'll put a big mirror behind it. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I feel like I'm starting to get congested. And I don't know why. I think it might be because our weather just got warm here again. And it's about to get cold again next week. It can't make up its damn mind. Ooh, these would be cool. I like these. Oh, we have really tall ones too. Ooh. Wait, maybe we should use not the really tall ones, but the medium ones. There we go. My girlfriend just got sick. She had the same thing I had. Ugh. Yeah, being sick sucks. I was being really whiny the other day because I just didn't feel good. My husband just stares at me and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a whine baby. I just don't feel good. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Well, we have come a long way. I actually like the blue better. What about the dark? Ooh, the dark purple. Yeah, they had the bright pink on that, and I didn't really like the bright pink. Weather's kicking some ass right now. It doesn't know what it wants to do. Huh. That's really odd. I don't know why. Maybe Twitch is being weird. Ooh, we're gonna get rid of those lights too. Like if I have other options, I've used these before in builds, but if I have other options, I'm not gonna use those. We will use some wall hanging lights though. What if we... Use that. And then maybe a light here and a light here. Hi Michelle! How are you? Ooh, we have these. Yeah, right next to the bathroom though seems a little weird. Where are my miscellaneous lights? There we go. We could like get rid of that. I really don't care if it goes. Well, maybe. Here, I got an idea. We're gonna hang this where it should go. And then in between those, we will hang these. We still got colorful. I could actually do a beam across so you can't really see them. Oh, that's not what I meant to grab. Want this in black. Ta-da! Perfect. Good, just got home from my aunt's house. Are you gonna play any Sims this weekend, Michelle? Okay, I think our makeover on this place is done. It's a lot better than what it was. But real quick, I am going to take a bathroom break. So I will be right back. Okay, well, we went bankrupt. But we still have a money tree. We still have a money tree. I forgot about the money tree, and then I remembered about the money tree. Oh yeah, did I mention we had a money tree? Wait, why are you crying? Why are you waking up Mom? What is wrong? Oh, Daphne had a nightmare. And Daphne's in tears after meeting a new sibling she didn't want. Oh my god, Daphne. What a little brat. Oh my god. Wait, where's that stairway? Oh, fuck off. Oh, hell to the no, no, no. Sir? Who was that? No, no. Oh my god, this is freaking intense. Phone. Hello, I am back. So I went to the bathroom, but I would always check on my son whenever I take breaks, just to, you know, make sure he's doing okay and behaving and whatnot. He's passed out on the couch. I told him he looked tired earlier. He said, "No, I'm not tired. Son, it is not even 7 o'clock at night and you're already asleep on the couch. Clearly, you were tired." It's so really early, so she can just hang out here and like practice bartending and whatnot for the day. Maybe more people will start showing up now. But they're like, "Oh, we're not gonna drown and freeze to death anymore." Go use the weird toilet. I want her to, I should have had her make or like mixology. I think I'll have to add that to her likes, unless she just auto likes it herself. I wish she could like fire the mixologist and be like, "Go home, I'm gonna work instead." Like, bye-bye, see you later. Justine, hello. I guess she's just gonna have to, she's very flirty. So Justine, we've had a lot going on. Gabrielle got a girlfriend, and it's actually Blarfy, who is from Ravion's Legacy. She added her to the gallery so I could upload her, and we decided that she's gonna be our first girlfriend, but once we age up into a young adult, she is going to break up with her because our son wants to be wild and party and have a good time and make drinks. And so she's gonna break up with her because Blarfy just wants to live the chill life. She wants to go to college and get grades, and that's not what Abrielle's all about. So they're gonna break up, and then we're gonna have one crazy night where she hooks up with 3. For the always welcome and gym rat, because I'm gonna have her do some jogging because she's a bartender and gonna be a bartender in the hottest bar, so she has to be rocking, you know. Gave me chicken dance. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a duck. I just want to shake a butt. Do 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 do. I haven't thought about the chicken dance in a long time. What is something else? Make her sexually learning. But this is really not making her fun go up. Maybe singing a song will make her fun go up. It's doing a little something. She is not a good singer. Alright, what about hot tub? Will you be good? She just about fell. She just about fell. I've never actually seen a clumsy sim almost fall before. Man, it's really hard to make her happy. I was gonna say skinny dip, but I don't think we're gonna skinny dip. There's too many people here. Ever since we did the upgrades though, there's a lot more sims here. You know what we should do? We should add the private room here, because this is where she like will come to party all the time just because she knows everybody, and this is where she will like have that wild crazy night. This is definitely gonna be her hangout for sure. Because you know, when you get older, you start going to bars, you usually have that one place you love to go. Like we always go to the same bar. Just because I know the people and I know the bartenders. It's a bar I worked at, and my sister works there. I know all the bartenders. And so it's definitely a place of comfort. Oh shit, we gotta get home. She has school in the morning. Oops, we partied so hard all weekend. Justine, she does all kinds of bubble blowing. I avoid bars nowadays. Yeah, we don't go out very often. But since my mom is going to be keeping my kid once every other weekend, so she'll keep him on Friday, Saturdays, I'm going to take advantage of that and be going out and seeing people on those times that he's not home. Thank you. I think eventually we're going to give her a makeover. Because I downloaded a lot of alpha hair, and she's supposed to have colorful hair, and a lot of them have really pretty colors, and I want her to have, because the regular game colors they're kind of boring. What? Oh, complain on the word and then go to sleep. You got school in like 4 hours. Somehow or another, I always end up in a fight. Just because people think you look intimidating and you're really not. You're so nice, dude. You probably have resting bitch face. That's probably why. Or resting dick face, I guess. Fucking Vlad. Are you kidding me? Go away. Go away. Oh, I can't stand Vlad. Fucking guy, I know, right? Oh, I can't stand him. He always comes at the worst times too. Like, she needs to be asleep. Oh my god. She might miss school today. No, you're gonna like all music. She might miss school today. What a perv. Yeah, sucking on her neck like that. Rude. Oh, that bed got us to where we needed to be, so that was good. She's still feeling a little weird. So she was sick and we went to the doctor. It's because she had a yeast infection. Woohoo wellness always adds the best things to the game, you know? Wonder if we'll be able to fit a juice fizzer in here. Might have to rearrange some stuff. Walk into someone's house sucking things he shouldn't be sucking on. What the fuck? Yes, that's exactly what Vlad does. That's so funny though, because everybody gives him like Vladdy Daddy makeovers, where like Vlad's like to drool for, and they're like, yes, suck on my neck, please. Gross. Oh, nobody's sucking on my neck. Like that nauseating neck kiss we had. Yuck. Alright, do you at least like video games? I'm having a hard time getting her fun up. Let's go, let's go. What's stinky over here? Complaining to landlord again. Their shit keeps breaking. Oh, now she's in a good mood. I think that's a gas leak. That would make sense. That would make sense. I don't think I've seen the gas leak before. Last time it was just dripping water. No. Maybe we should invite Larfy over. Actually, maybe we'll just call her and chat with her for a little bit. Oh, Justine, I finally got all the custom food mods too, by the way. I downloaded so much custom food, it's ridiculous. Custom food? Let's cook a custom meal. We are gonna make a kiwi strawberry salad just because Kiwi's here today. Yeah, there's like a kiwi pizza too. Kiwi strawberry salad sounds pretty good. I mean, I could probably eat kiwis and strawberries and lettuce. Maybe. Oh, what's this last exception? Dude, picking her ear while she's cooking. That was gross. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this last exception real quick. No. Festival. Oh, damn. That is, I think that's different. These are all related to festivals. I think that's just an issue with the game. Say my game. Hello, Leopold. How are you? And Jomar, hello and welcome in. What's up, everyone? Happy to see you live. Happy to have you. We are just eating a strawberry kiwi salad currently. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks delicious. Hydrate with my big ass water jug. The struggle. It really is. It really is. Especially when you make a lot of streamer friends, trying to get by everybody's streams can definitely be a little complicated, but I think everybody understands really well, you know? At least most of the time. I'm gonna practice making drinks for a little bit. What's this? Wait. What happened to school? Annoying school day. Teachers can be so annoying sometimes. I know. I know teachers can be annoying. I do not miss school. I mean, I miss it sometimes, but at the same time, I don't. All right, let's have her go to sleep. Actually, nope. Ma'am, you need to blow some bubbles first. Hey, hello. Hi, Christy. I resemble that remark. Well, you're a teacher. You're in school all the time. She fell asleep blowing bubbles. She high right now? She is. She's lifted. She's lifted. She's not high, she's lifted. You get paid not so good money to annoy you. I'm not saying all teachers are annoying. I'm not saying all teachers are annoying, Christy. I had some really great teachers. I had some really obnoxious and shitty teachers too, though. It really just depends on the teacher. Some of them just took high school way too serious, and others were a little bit more, you know, laid back. And, you know, obviously they weren't going to let you slack, but at the same time, if something happened, they weren't like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't do your work. Well, I had teachers that you could be sick, like dying sick in the hospital, and if your work wasn't done when it was supposed to be, they'd just make a big deal out of it. So you get to have a little entertainment to make up for the lack of pay. Hey, I guess whatever works, right? So our sim, she's not allowed to do any of her homework unless she chooses to do it on her own. Like I kind of made that a rule because basically she's slacking off. She's just having fun, partying, blowing bubbles, going out to clubs on the weekends and stuff like that. And so she's not allowed to work on her homework because we're too busy partying. Editing is very time consuming. Some think I'm okay, something I'm annoying. It's a balancing work, yes. You have to balance that somehow, right? Blowing bubbles makes her sound so innocent. Oh, she is. She's so innocent. Look at her get it. She knows how to work it. Are you going to school in your pajamas? She just went to school in her robe. What the hell? Okay, whatever. They will have her go to the club and blow some bubbles tonight. Remember one teacher had senior year. I feel like if I had her freshman year, my life would have been different. She's making a TikTok now. Only teacher's class I tried in. I mean, I was a straight A student, but like some teachers were just so strict, and I had good grades and I did good in school, but there was still some teachers that were just assholes for absolutely no reason. Oh no, it happens. Our speaker broke. Let's replace it. Oh, we should go. Actually, I was gonna have her go to the club tonight, but we should actually have her go get some snow globes and posters to sell, because that's how we pay for rent right now. Can't remember which side to go on. There we go. C gang over here, or C plus. Now, college was a different story. I was so sick of school at that point in time. I really didn't do good in college, and then I started back. After dropping out for 6 years, I started back in fall of, actually 7 years, fall of 2020, right? Last year's 2021, yeah, so fall of 2020. And then I was supposed to graduate this May, and I've been making presidents and vice presidents list, but I had some life stuff get in the way of my mental state, so I decided that school wasn't for me right now. I can always go back though. But I will let you feel yourself. Hey, that's totally okay though. I totally get that. I do. I really do. I mean, you can't let students completely be like slackers at the same time. You know, when it's, like I said, when you know a student's trying their best, that there's no reason to, you know, be hateful to them. Sorry, I'm looking for more things that we can get, but I think that's all in this area. So I'm gonna have her go home and eat. Oh, she is already eating. Do you buy food from the food stand? We don't have the money to be buying food from the food stand. I guess I could sell our school project though. Okay. Well, that was half of our rent. What are y'all protesting? I want to join. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it's about, but I'm gonna join it anyway. I have no idea what she's protesting about. Wait, protest for cause. That's all it says. Dean Winchester just called me, y'all. I wish parents would realize that a teacher spoon feeding your child to make you happy so they pass isn't, yeah. Especially the student. What are we protesting? I don't know, but I'm gonna yell about it anyway. That's basically what was just going on. I guess we could make friends. Where is she? Who are you? You're kind of handsome. Hello, sir. How's you doing? Mr. Jordan. They're just living in the moment. We can brighten his day. I think maybe tomorrow we'll go on another date. But I want to like have multiple romantic interests so when it does come time, like we can just invite them all to go out. Hey, no, handsome talk, this isn't the 100 baby. Well, basically, one of the things she has to do, she has to hook up with 3 Sims in one night and then figure out who the baby daddy is. So we'll have to do a paternity test. So I'm gonna build a romantic relationship with several people. Still thinking about this. I'm in a few Sims communities. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Katie or Braylon. Maybe Kiwi's stream. Sir, I don't even care if you're single. This is The Sims. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be a homewrecker. I would never do that in real life. I just will clarify that we just like the drama in The Sims. Okay, there we go. We're finally getting some flirty relationship here. Maybe I'm learning the Sims 4 community is not as big as you think it is. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's not. There's so many people I know from other areas. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right, sounds good. Have a great night, Nordic, and I will talk to you soon. I think Blarfy is not out here seeing this, because that would be bad. By the way, Blarfy's our girlfriend. She just asked me on a date. Okay, we should go on a date with her. The clothiers? What, she gonna buy me a new outfit? Oh, it's so peaceful in my house. My kid's asleep. He's been asleep for probably an hour. It's been very quiet for about the last hour. I knew he was gonna fall asleep. But he said he wasn't tired. Yeah, I actually made it. I mean, obviously I didn't make the picture. The picture's from Spirited Away. But I actually made the loading screen. I learned how to make them and I got obsessed with making them. I have a ton of them. I switch them out every so often. Ooh. Everything's so expensive. We do any like crazy woohoo in here? I wish they had in the Sims 2 you could woohoo in the dressing room. We're not gonna confess the cheating. She doesn't have to know about that. I don't think this is gonna count as an actual date, but we're gonna go ahead and mark it off as a date. Red Nasty Rumor, wow. One year, 6 months, and 2 weeks. Whoop whoop. That's such a long time. I love it. That's awesome, Christy. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of them. Hold on, let's get rid of. Oh wow, that is not what I meant to do. Go shift C, right? There we go. So I can take a picture and plaster a lesbian couple all over Twitter. Because I want to piss off a bunch of people. Oh, wait, are you guys not doing anything else? Oh, there they go. Ah! Pause. There we go. Wait, is she hitting? No, this is her girlfriend. For some reason, this is where they came on a date. As you should. I will. I'm gonna post it all over Twitter. Just to annoy people. It's great. I told my husband the other day, I said, yeah, I said there's been a huge thing going on Twitter of, you know, people being homophobic and stuff. And I had told him, I was like, yeah, this new wedding pack comes out. I was like, I'm gonna have a big lesbian wedding just so I can post it and piss off people. So she's gonna date the dude. Okay, so Christy, let me give you a rundown real quick. So basically, she's a teenager right now. She moved out of the house because she wants to be wild and party. So she told her mom she had enough money saved up to move out to an apartment. She is currently dating her neighbor, Blarfy, which is actually another Simmer's sim. And then, so once they age up into young adults, she is going to break up with Blarfy because my sim, Abrielle, wants to party, wants to make drinks, wants to go to the clubs all the time, and Blarfy is just like, I want to like be calm, I want to go to school, I'm not into the party life, blah blah blah. So their lives don't really work out with each other, so they're breaking up. And then she is just gonna have like a wild phase where she hooks up with a bunch of people. So yeah, but currently she is. I was just trying to build up my romantic relationship because once we start hooking up with people, oh hello. Who are you? How's your day going? Huh? How's your day going, sir? But we're, you know, making her meet hot guys and stuff for us to hook up with because we want a cute baby, so. You know. I think we're gonna go ahead and end the date. Did that count? It did count. Have had 3 first kisses. So we've already had 2. So if we have one more, I'm just gonna automatically mark that off because sometimes it's supposed to take it off if you've already done it and it didn't do that. So once we've had our next first kiss, I will just mark that off automatically. Who are you? Man, where are all these cute guys coming from? Well, it's good to know you. Friendly intro. Oh, she can use the dating app too. I wonder if we go to the club, if we just do a bunch of hookup calls with Sim to dating, if they'll come to the club. So we don't have to build a romantic relationship with people. That might be a thing. I think we're gonna go ahead and send her home. Oh, it did fix it. Never mind. It updated it. It says 2 out of 3 now. I didn't think it was going to. It said 0 for a bit. And it upgraded our charisma. I was gonna say, is our charisma really at 0 as well? Sometimes that's the thing about the UI cheats. I can just right click it and complete it if I have issues with getting it to work. Yeah, we have a stinky bowl. We'll eat. And then take a shower before you start getting too stinky. That's a pick you should have gotten threesome. I can't believe I totally missed that comment. I did not. Why did you do that? Oh my god, we got roaches. How do I... Gross. There you go. Like, we keep our apartment clean. And we still got roaches. Yeah, so you buy cheats is just amazing. I need a good caption. So I'm gonna post a picture of them, but I need a good caption for it. So if anybody can come up with a good caption, something that will like really rile up the homophobic people. Because then it shows you who you need to block on Twitter. Play some games before school. She actually got up to be a B student. Like, you don't have to do your homework. It just takes a lot longer to get your grades up. Just want to repair that because I don't have the money to replace it. That's what I learned. Or like, you know, not necessarily blocking, but who to unfollow or block. Sometimes I just like to, I just don't block them just because I love to see their ignorance. Because it just kind of makes me go at how stupid some people can be. And it's just one of those things I will never understand why people feel the need to be that way. Just love people. It doesn't matter what their sexuality is or whatnot. Diego! Sorry, bud, we can't talk. We're at school. TV, Diego just called us. Oh, Blackbeard's outside, but I think we're gonna invite one of those cute guys over. We can have a first kiss with them. What's that guy's name? I don't even see him. Gage Darling, we can invite him over. That's our brother. I guess we'll just invite him to hang out. And hopefully Blarpy doesn't see. Speaking fact. Hello, handsome. Do not come into my apartment, please. Let's just like kind of get to know each other a little bit. I asked him what he wanted for breakfast. Oh well. Didn't mean to, but that's okay. Up line. She's really into him. He is apparently a sim that she is attracted to. To our sims go together, I guess? Come on, I just want to have a first kiss. Flirt. Blow a kiss. Look at she's shaking that booty. Get it, girl. I wonder why their relationship has to be before they can do first kiss. I love how too sometimes you can do like a passionate kiss instead or something instead of a first kiss, even if you've already kissed before, or woohooed. Even if you already woohooed. Apparently it has to be up higher than what I have it. And yet our girlfriend is right outside. Sorry, Blarfy. We're gonna break your heart. Thank you, Bella. Yep. If you know how to host, hosting is free. And even if you're not a streamer, it helps support your, you know, the streamers that you hang around with. I actually just found out that I actually can help bump you up to the recommended streamers. Did not know that, so I've just been making sure to host everybody. Romance. Still no first kiss? Oh, there it is. And she's not doing it. My sim just does not like to listen to me. Ugh. First kiss. I always need these reminders and appreciate them. I'd seen another streamer had been doing it, so I was like, you know what? I will post that. Did we have a first kiss? What the? There we go. Hey, she's not sick anymore. I do need to send her to the doctor though. I have a strong romantic relationship with 3 Sims at once and kissed 10 Sims. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's send her to the doctor. Because I actually have diseases that they can die from in this game now, and I don't want her dying from a disease. Oh. Maybe I should at least... Okay, you know what? No, we're not going to schedule a doctor's appointment. I'm going to let her eat, and then we'll go get vaccinated. Since she's not sick. But she does need the vaccines against the deadly diseases. Healthcare services. Get vaccinated. Take a shower. Play some games. Did not mean to have her play chess. What did it say? It says every else been vaccinated. Immunity feels so great. It seems like video games is one of the only things that actually gets her fun up really quick. And you need to go to sleep. And we're going to save. And we are going to go raid somebody. I didn't want to do a super long stream tonight. I'm honestly just really, really tired. But, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging out. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Thank you, Jay, for the follow. Chronal and Gavios for the resubs. And thank you to the first time viewers that stopped by today. I really appreciate it. I need to go see who is live. Tomorrow we will actually be back we're gonna be playing Breath of the Wild Master Mode again. We haven't played that in a while, so I figured, you know, why not? Oh, what is that? Justine with the bits. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Ooh, how long has Blaze been streaming for? Okay, it looks like they just started, so we are going to go raid the Blaze Cave. I don't think I've raided them recently. Make sure I spell it right. Yep. I didn't even see your comment, Justine. I was in the middle looking at it, and then I seen that she was live, and then you said that, so that's like perfect. If you are not already following them, be sure to drop them a follow. I know they would greatly appreciate it. If you are subbed, be sure to drop those raid emotes. I do not have a raid message. I keep forgetting to make one because I slack a lot. But once again, thank you everybody for hanging out. Show them some love in chat. You don't have to stick around for long. Just, you know, throw up some emotes, say hi, whatever. I know they would greatly appreciate it. And once again, tomorrow we will be back with Breath of the Wild Master Mode. And so you can come watch the chaos unfold because it's a little ridiculous and it's hilarious and I have a blast. I'm actually going to start stream at 12 p.m. Central Standard since my little brother's coming over. My mom's supposed to drop him off about 3:30. So it gives us about 3 hours into some Breath of the Wild tomorrow. So I hope to see y'all then, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.